I leave for Europe in 3 days. It's normal to have a breakdown before you leave, right? The moment before everything changes is the most important moment because this is when you decide what goals you want, what things you look forward to, and you decide what kind of person you want to try to be once this transformation happens. I will miss my guitar a lot. I want to wear contact lenses so bad, but I'm currently wearing them and it looks like I cried. Like I can't help it. That's just how it is. And I have a huge number. If I don't wear contact lenses, I literally, if you do the whole like, oh, let me hold up 3 fingers, if you do that and you do it at a distance, I won't be able to see it. So I have to wear contact lenses all the time. I'm packing my bags and I'm trying to leave space for things like if I want to buy things, I want to leave space for those things to get them back. But I'm not even sure if I've saved up that much, for me to buy things. So I don't know how many things I'd be able to buy. So Ross had this discount and they had like a sale. And I got the cutest pair of boots. Like, I've been wanting boots for so long. And like, I finally got the cutest pair. Like, look at these. They're so cute. They fit me perfectly. If you ever travel, I'd for sure recommend this bag. It's so, it's not, I wish it was sponsored, guys. I have like 5 people watching me, but like it's not sponsored. It opens like that. There goes my disposable camera. And it has like so many compartments. I can fit like so many things in it. And it was a little bit expensive. Expensive as in I don't want to spend a lot because I needed to save up. I also bought film and I've been wanting a disposable camera for so long. I follow so many disposable camera accounts on Instagram and it's just, I love the film effect of it. I've always wanted a disposable camera. I just never found a reason to buy one. Like, what pictures am I gonna take? There's just not much to see in like Oklahoma. Very cool. Very, very cool. I've not opened it yet. Because basically, if you have a camera, you want to make sure, if you have a film camera, you want to make sure that when you're taking it through airport security, you take it in your carry-on baggage because it can mess up the film. Like the x-rays can mess up your film. So make sure that if you're doing that, it goes in your carry-on and not in your, like the big suitcase that you take in to check in. Or like which goes in like the plane, which you don't get to carry. So because that goes through like super crazy x-rays or something, so like I don't want to ruin my film. Packed a lot of khakras, guys. Packed a shit ton of khakras. I am packed. Like I am packed with khakra. There are so many flavors. I'll literally show it to you. It's so funny. This is literally freaking khakra. Like that's khakra and it's all khakra and it looks really less, but it's a lot. If you didn't know I was Indian, now you know. Guys, so pretty. And you can open these windows, so they open that way, and you can't open them further, but it lets in air, and it's so beautiful. It's kind of cloudy today, so the air outside is cold, and you can like smell the rain. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It has everything I ever imagined like a room in Vienna to have. The airport as well. There were so many posters about Monet and like art things, and it's like the perfect vibe. The energy here is so great. And the room is so pretty. It has like these wooden floors, I guess.
Yeah, it's like contemporary rock.
Right? Yeah.
It's
It's gonna be so fun. Yeah.
Which one?
You could use the sofa if you want for your stuff, because I had my stuff there, so I just moved it over here. I can finally open it. It's interesting.
So
It's
cute.
It's so pretty. Like,
Yeah.
you just all you have to do is just like go out and you can like see people, and it's like the coolest thing ever. So
Dude.
I don't think my Polaroid camera is working. I think the battery died. I put in the film, but there's no light, so I'm guessing I'll have to buy a new battery. I just didn't want to vlog the whole day today and make my first video about me just vlogging without having any real conversation. First day of Vienna, day 1. I didn't want to make a video of me just vlogging everything and have that be the first video of this trip. I want to like take aesthetic videos, of course, but I think that without real conversation or without actually being authentic in some way, or like speaking or like talking to you, my imaginary audience, I feel like it's not fulfilling, you know, and I feel like it's less truthful to me. So I want to talk to you here in Vienna on my first night here. I don't really know what to say. There's many feelings of actually being here, actually getting here. I feel like I've pictured how Europe would look for so long, and I've wanted to go to Europe for like ever since I was 10. I remember I was playing Talking Angelina, our queen. I asked her, "Where are you currently?" Because she was like, if you remember how it looked, she was in this really pretty cafe. And I asked her where she was because it looked really peaceful and it looked really happy. And so she said, "I'm in Paris." And since then, I've always wanted to go to Paris and Europe. And it's always been like a dream for me. And with dreams, it's often like you don't actually think they'd come true, or it's always like this thing in your head, right? So you never really believe, or like you work towards it, but it's always that thing coming true always feels like a daydream, right? Like it's hard for that to be believable. these past few years have been really hard for me in general, and I feel like that's why I don't like Instagram much, because I have like this love-hate relationship with it. I can't like express myself as clearly. Like Instagram has its own niche, own way of posting things. You have to like fit the aesthetic, or if you want to have a good feed, you have to only talk about certain things, right? So I've always had like this love-hate relationship with Instagram, and that's why I love YouTube so much, because like I'm able to express myself, and I feel like I can actually connect with you, and might be one person, two people, but it all means the same to me, as long as I'm able to connect with even one person. Like each person has so much value, and I guess what I'm trying to say is that I've had like the past couple of years have been really hard for me, and I've suppressed the urge to make content and to be my authentic self. And my authentic self is me making content, me talking to an audience. Being witnessed brings me such a sense of worth. Being witnessed, and even if it's one person witnessing me, two people, even if it's my family just like watching me for the sake of it, if I'm being witnessed, my life has meaning. And it's not like in a negative way, right? I'm trying to say that it's something I'm passionate about. I love sharing moments with people, and I love to feel like there's somebody witnessing me, and I love to feel like I'm also subconsciously witnessing this other person, and we are sharing this moment here at the same time. And there's nobody here, but I feel the connection, it's like I know there's somebody watching, and there's me, and it's like magical. So this has been a dream come true, and I'm so excited to vlog everything. I want to talk more about things that I've been struggling with as well, because I want to be open and true, right? But I almost always refuse to talk about like bad things, because I don't like to complain. I don't want to sound like I'm asking for anything other than just me sharing my story, right? But I feel like I'm here to change. I'm here to transform and be a better person, be a more truer version of myself. And to do that, I need to do things out of my comfort zone, and that is one of those things, sharing things about myself. And I want to keep it private as well. I don't want to just like overshare, but I crave forming a connection with my audience. And it's like, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter who I am, we can witness each other. And I don't know what that means, but it's in this moment it feels really precious. And even when I came to America, I was like really depressed. I shaved my head off, but it was not like a depressive episode. But I did it like in the school event, and I did it on a stage in front of people. And it was the best memory ever, because I got to shave my head in front of all these strangers, right? But they were witnessing me, and I was witnessing everybody else, right, in that moment. And that's when I realized, like, I can't keep ignoring my passion. My passion is being a performer. It's connecting with people. It's making videos, sharing things about myself, being creative, telling stories, sharing my art, right, and talking about it. And being able to do that is also such a privilege. And I am such a I'm such a worshipper of the stage. I'm such a worshipper of my audience. I have such deep respect for the art of performance, right? And it's debatable whether or not YouTube is a performance. I'm just trying to be my authentic self. But it's more like where there's an audience, right? There's so much meaning in that. There's so much power in that. And it's so beautiful. And it's almost like, hey, I'm here and you're here too. Let's be here together, right? I also want to say that whenever I experience something really exciting or happy, I want to share it with you. I want to share it with everybody, and like whoever, like that's what, I don't know what that means. I don't know like how logical that is or how correct or good that is. I just know that whenever something really exciting happens, whenever I see something beautiful, I want to take a video of it, and I want to compile it, and I want to post it, and I want to share it with you. And
Right there on top